Fall camp's nearing a close. Just how excited are you to be able to take off the practice jersey and put on a real one?
Well, incredibly ecstatic. This entire fall camp has been a good reflection point. It's a lot of development that happened here, so I'm looking forward to the future.
How do you think you have developed the most throughout this process?
Well, particularly endurance, acclimating to the heat, the weather here. That's been something I've had to work on. It's a factor I've had to include. Apart from the speed, the movement, the size, everything here is enhanced. So
it's gonna be hot in week 1.
Yeah, more.
Do you guys have like a front? Do you have like a calling card or anything that you all are like, when times get tough, this is kind of what you all lean on to make sure y'all do push through those challenges?
Coach Hamden gave us one. It was breathe in through your nose. So when it's the dog days and perhaps you're in the red zone or whatnot, and you just need to make the play, and everyone is fatigued or whatnot. Coach Bush says to breathe through your nose.
Does it work?
Yeah, it's a mentality thing. So
awesome.
We heard over the weekend when you guys were camping about a board game and really reconnected kind of the whole offense. Kind of talk us through that. I know a lot of people play video games and stuff now, but kind of talk about.
I was leaning on bringing like a console, but I figured there wouldn't be a TV there to set it up, so I was like, nah. I did have Risk, European version. And it's not like regular Risk where it's the entire world, it's just Europe. So we figured we're going to be there for a day and then some. Our retreat back in Cedarmore. It was a good time with the guys. I'm sure Josh might have mentioned that if anything, it devolved into chaos between the 4 nations that we played. Jagger ended up winning. The campaign lasted for at least 2.5 hours, is because we were trying to learn the rules. None of us had ever played, and we're rolling through the rule book, and everyone's kind of just making up stuff, and we're going along with it. It's kind of bastardized. It's pretty cool.
Do you think moments like that, time together off the field, will really come in handy when you're, game week 10, 11, you guys are tired, maybe a little banged up, fourth quarter, all that stuff?
Oh yeah, camaraderie is incredibly important. And, if anything, you're doing it for the guys next to you. So you need that kind of trust and camaraderie again.
Where would you say the O-line has grown since you came in the spring to now?
Since the spring to now, we've definitely gotten closer. And we're working hard together, doing hard stuff together. And if anything, too, we're I didn't mean to do that. We're, transitioning our minds onto Toledo. So.
Your position, there's 5 different positions in the O-line, but they have to kind of act as one player. How have you seen that progress maybe since the start of camp?
Well, we communicate more often, too. We handle our business in the pre-snap, making calls and whatnot. Afterwards, we communicate after our series and whatnot. It's just a lot of talking, a lot of getting each other on the same page. That's all of it.
You talked about that transition from fall camp to game week 1, just a week away. What's maybe the biggest difference between, fall camp OTAs to an actual game week?
Well, we haven't entered that currently. This is one of our final days of fall camp. I could give you an answer perhaps Thursday, but apart from it, we're going to be looking at Toledo, obviously.
What's the biggest thing you've learned since you've been here compared to the teachings you have had in other places throughout your career? What's the biggest thing maybe you've learned about the offensive line that you maybe didn't know before?
Biggest thing I've learned in the offense,
or techniques, or styles, what have you?
Well, Coach Wolf likes to keep it professional, and he set a high standard for that. And how we operate, everything we do, we operate as a pro, operating like you're the pro. He mentions it's unique. He says the guy behind me gets paid $40 million. Do your job. I mean, that's the mentality he's coming in here with. I appreciate that.